Very good morning. In today's video lecture, we can see extension to the linear model or extension with the linear model. Okay. Anyway, from the last video lecture, we were discussing something regarding the linear models, examples of linear models, and all those things. And you know how we are being created the linear model, that is x is nothing but h theta plus w. Here also some a certain extension with that linear model we are being adopting in this video, and we will come across one or two examples related to this extension to the linear models. Okay, so as in any case, the more general form of a form of the linear model allows for noise that is not white. Okay, so the general linear model, we have assumed the general linear model as w is nothing but w is nearly equal to n of 0 comma c, or that is nothing but the mean 0 and variance sigma square. Instead of sigma square, we have written as c, where c is not c is not necessarily in a scale identity matrix. Okay, so but we are assumed that c is nothing but a positive definite. In that case, c inverse is also will be a positive definite. That is, c inverse we can write in the form of d transpose into d, which is d transpose into d. So that we can come across it. But first of all, we will see the extension to the linear model. We are assuming here that w is nothing but n of w is nearly equal to n of 0 comma c, and the one of the general form of the linear model allows that the noise allows for noise that is not white. Okay, that is not white. So we will modify that one. The colored noise will be converted into the white noise using any type of method that we are being adopted here. Okay. So in the linear model also we are being normally utilizing, that is a more general form of the linear model allows for noise that is not white. Okay, that is the sentence that I had to discuss to you. So let me proceed with this video lecture. Suppose that extension to the extension with the linear model. Suppose I am just assuming that x and y are any random variables. Okay, so what we have to write? You have to write the correlation between the x and y as well as the covariance matrix between the x and y. Suppose x and y are two random variables. Write the relation or the definition of or correlation between x and y and covariance of x and y. So correlation between the x and y is nothing but rho of xy. I can write it as expectation of x comma y, and sigma of xy, that is nothing but covariance, which is nothing but expectation of x minus ny into y minus x minus nx into y minus ny. That is rho of xy, which is nothing but a correlation, expectation of x comma y, and variance is nothing but sigma of xy, which is nothing but expectation of x minus nx, y minus ny. Okay, so so we here as I told you here, we assume that the general in the case of the general linear model, we assume that w is nearly equal to n, capital N of 0 comma c, where c is not necessarily a scaled identity matrix. Assume that the general linear model, as I told you, the general form of linear model allows for noise that is not white. Okay, so in the general linear model we assume that w is n of 0 comma c, where c is not necessarily a scaled identity matrix. So underline that word, scaled identity matrix. Okay, so in order to determine the MBU estimator, we use a whitening approach, where we where we transfer the colored noise to the white noise by using a suitable transformation. To determine the MBU estimator, we use a whitening approach, where we transfer the colored noise to a suitable colored noise to white noise by using a suitable transformation. So already we that is the just underline that word also. So in order to determine the MV estimator, we use a whitening approach. One of the whitening technique we will utilize, where we transfer the colored noise. Sometimes the given noise will be colored noise, that we have to transfer to the white noise by using some of the suitable transformation. And that transformation is one method is nothing but a linear model, and the one is nothing but an extension of linear model. So in this case we already know the in case of linear model we have x is nothing but h theta plus w. We have x, vector x is nothing but h theta plus w. So I will just assume x dash is nothing but d into x, where d is nothing but a n cross n invertible matrix. D into x, though that I can write that d into x is already h theta plus w, so that is nothing but d into s theta plus d into w, where d is a n cross n invertible matrix. So in general I can write it as x dash is nothing but h dash theta plus w dash. That is x dash is nothing but h dash theta plus w dash, where w dash is nothing but what you call as d into w, so that w dash is nothing but d into w, which is nearly n of 0 comma c. That is a usual linear model that we would obtain. Then the usual linear model that we would obtain, if the linear model that we would obtain, if the noise is whitened, we can write expectation of w dash, that is nothing but n cross 1 matrix, that is in the form of two columns, that is w dash and w dash transform should be equal to I, or you can write expectation of w dash into w dash transform should be equal to y, 1. It's not two matrix, it is nothing but single matrix only. That is nothing but w expectation of w dash and w dash transform should be equal to what you call as identity matrix. So w dash is not by n cross 1 and w dash transform should be 1 cross n matrix. Okay, so that should be an identity matrix. Or w dash already it is nothing but d into w, so I can write w dash is nothing but expectation of d into w into d into w transform. that should be equal to I into dw transform, that should be equal to I. So this in general I can write it as expectation of dw into w transform d transform should be equal to I, dw into w transform d transform equal to I. So d in the first section I will take d outside, the second I will take d transform outside. That I can recognize that in general I can write the c is nothing but expectation of w into w transform should be equal to I. Okay, such that I can write expectation of dw w transform d should be I, or I can write d out. I will take d outside, d into expectation of w and w transform into d transform should be equal to I. So if I bring a d in the other side, in the RHS, I can write d e and d into expectation of w transform should be equal to d transpose inverse. D into expectation of w transform will be equal to d transpose inverse, I into d transpose inverse. So in general I can write as a d transpose inverse, or expectation of w transform will be equal to d inverse d transpose inverse, d transpose inverse. But we know E into w expectation of w transpose is nothing but c. So in general I can write as c is nothing but d inverse d transpose inverse. C is nothing but d inverse d transpose inverse. So in general I can write it as c inverse is nothing but d transform d, D transpose D. Okay, so it is not transform, it is transpose, D transpose D. So as I told you, here C is assumed to be a positive definite, so C inverse is also a positive definite. So in general I can write what C is a positive definite, and so we can assume C inverse is also should be a positive definite. Okay, and can be factored as C inverse should be equal to D transpose into D, where D is nothing but a n cross n invertible matrix. So the matrix D act as a whitening transform when we apply to small that is W. So the matrix D will be act as a whitening transform, that is color transform, color transform from colored noise. We have to change it to white noise. So for that purpose we should require a suitable transformation, and that transformation we are normally taking as a D. So D is nothing but a n cross n invertible matrix, and D, the matrix D is taken as a whitening transformation matrix when we apply to W. Okay, I think it is clear for you. And from the usual linear model, you know theta cap should be equal to H transpose H inverse H transpose into X. Okay, H transpose H inverse H transpose into X. Anyway, H, you know what is H? H I can write it as D into H transpose into D into H inverse D into H transpose X. I got that, write that as D into H transpose H dH inverse dH transpose X. Okay, so this I can write as H transpose D transpose dH and H transpose D transpose dx. H transpose D transpose dH inverse H transpose D transpose dx. So anyway, D transpose D is nothing but C inverse. So H transpose theta cap will be H transpose C inverse H inverse and H transpose C inverse X. So make it in a box. So that is one of the important result that we require in order to find the minimum variance in unbiased estimator, that is theta cap. So now we have to utilize, we have to calculate for covariance matrix also. So covariance of theta cap, covariance matrix, that is capital C of theta cap, C of theta cap is nothing but H transpose H inverse H dash H transpose H inverse. Okay, so what is H transpose into H? H transpose I can write it as D H the whole transpose into DH inverse, DH whole transpose into DH inverse. So that I can write it as H transpose D transpose DH, H transpose D transpose DH inverse, which is nothing but H transpose C inverse D, because D transpose into D is C inverse, that is H transpose into C inverse into H inverse. So that also just make it in the form of a box. Okay, so this is two things, that is the covariance matrix as well as the minimum variance unbiased estimator. So these two things we have find it out from the general linear model. So in the extension case also a slight modification. There we have taken the C inverse, where C inverse is nothing but D into D what you call as D transpose into D, where D is nothing but a transformation matrix, a whitening transformation matrix, which is nothing but a n cross n invertible matrix. Okay, so in the above formula you just that is in the above formula for theta cap and C theta, the above formula just substitute C is equal to sigma square into I and simplify the formula. The above formula for theta cap and C theta cap, that is covariance matrix, covariance also, you just substitute C equal to sigma square I. Okay, so I can write theta cap is nothing but H transpose C inverse H inverse whole inverse into H transpose C inverse X. So if I substitute C equal to sigma square into I can write it as theta cap will be C H transpose sigma square C inverse H inverse H transpose, 1 minute. And the covariance matrix is H transpose C inverse H inverse. Okay, so I will just substitute in the both the case I will just substitute a sigma square I. So I can write C inverse is nothing but 1 by sigma square into I. So just substitute C inverse in both the both equation, that is theta cap as well as C theta cap. So theta cap will be equal to H transpose 1 by sigma square into I into H transpose inverse H transpose 1 by sigma square I into X. Or in general I can theta cap is nothing but sigma square H transpose H inverse into 1 by sigma square H transpose into X. So sigma and sigma square get cancelled, it will be the theta cap H transpose H inverse H transpose into X. Okay, the things what already you have got. Okay, in general case. So now our C theta cap will be covariance matrix C theta cap will be H transpose, that equation already you know, that is H transpose C inverse H the whole inverse. So H transpose C inverse is nothing but 1 by sigma square I H sigma H inverse. So that is nothing but sigma square H transpose H inverse. C theta cap is nothing but sigma square H transpose H inverse. That is, we can conclude for this one, if C is equal to sigma square into I is suitable in the general model, we get the previous equation. Okay, we get the previous result for the basic linear model. If C equal to sigma square I is substituted in the general model, we get the previous result of the basic linear model. I think this is clear for you. Okay, so here if they are given the colored noise or something like that, and you have to find it by utilizing some other any other method for transformation method, you have to utilize, then go for the extension of linear model, where we will have the matrix T, which is nothing but an n cross n invertible matrix that can be utilized as a Whitening transformation matrix. Okay, so we'll see one example for that one. Let x of n, I will take the observation, that x of n is nothing but a plus w of n for n equal to 0, 1, etc., n minus 1, where w of n is colored noise, quotient noise, with n cross n covariance matrix C. Find the estimate for A and variance for of estimate. So like this it will give. In the previous case we have given white, where W of n is a white noise. Here it is nothing but a W of n is a colored noise. So keep in mind, the question will be, the observation will be somewhat similar in the general model or in this case itself, but one word we have changed. In the previous case itself we have been noted down it is white noise. Here colored noise. From this itself you have to go with the normal our extension of linear model approach. In this case, if you are going for the linear model approach, I think you will think that you have written the correct thing, but because of that simple word, that is colored noise, normally you have to go for the extension of linear model, but if you are going for the linear model, you will not get the full marks. Okay, it will be completely wrong. So you should first of all read the question twice or thrice, then see which approach we have to, which method we have to approach it for finding the minimum variance unbiased estimator, because all the case we have to calculate in the MVU estimator only. Okay, so many method we have adopted, and that method we have to identify based upon the question. Okay, and then apply the model. Okay, I think it's clear for you. Now you have to find it, you have to utilize find the estimate for A and variance for of estimate. So based upon the normal observation, you just go for the linear what you call as extension of a linear model. Okay, so here the observation I have given is x of n is nothing but a plus w of n. In general, I can write it x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, etc., etc., x of n minus 1. I can write it as x of n is nothing but a plus n w of n, or x of 0 I can write it as a plus w of 0, or x of 1 I can write it as a plus w of 1, or x of 2 I can write it as a plus w of 2. In general, I can write it as x of n minus 1 is nothing but a plus w of n minus 1. Or this I can, in general, I can written in the form of matrix form, that is x of n, x of 0, x of 1, etc., etc., x of n minus 1. Other term which will be equal to that is 1 1 1 into a plus w of n, w of 0, w of etc., w of 0, w of 1, w of 2, etc., etc., w of n minus 1. Okay, x of 0, x of 1, which is nothing but n cross 1 matrix. Just write n cross 1 matrix. X of 0, x of 1, x of n minus 1 is nothing but n cross 1 matrix, then which is equal to 1 1 1, that is also n cross 1 matrix, into a plus, that is matrix A. I have written only A, you just write matrix A, or in general it is enough A. If you are writing A, it is enough. W0, W of 1, W of n minus 1, that is also n cross 1 matrix. So this is of the form x is nothing but h theta plus w, where h is nothing but 1 1 1 and theta is nothing but the parameter that has to be estimated, the true parameter that has to be estimated, and that theta is nothing but, here only we are having only the one parameter, that is nothing but a. Okay, and w of 0, w of 1, w of n minus 1, that is nothing but the in this case it is nothing but the colored noise. So we have to change it into the what you call as white noise by using some method, that is nothing but the by utilizing a transformation method, that is D. Okay, so x I can write it as h of theta plus w. So where h is nothing but 1 1 1, and then view estimate is theta is nothing but h transpose c inverse h inverse h transpose c inverse x, that already you know. Okay, so h already you know, h transpose will be 1 transpose, c inverse, otherwise I can write 1 transpose c inverse passage the true parameter is nothing but a cap. So a cap is nothing but 1 transpose c inverse x divided by 1 transpose c inverse into 1. So the covariance of and variance is variance of a cap or variance of theta, c of theta cap, or variance c of a cap. It is generally, it should be c of a cap, h transpose c inverse h inverse, which is nothing but 1 by 1 transpose c inverse 1. Just write, instead of theta you just write a. Okay, 1 transpose c inverse into 1. Okay, this is the case for theta transpose as the MVU estimate, that is a transpose as well as variance of a. I think it's clear for you. Now we just if c is equal to sigma into a, just in the case we have as our MVU estimator the sample mean with the variance sigma square by n. An interpretation of the MVU estimator follows by considering the factorization of C inverse as D transpose D. Estimator follows by considering the factorization of C inverse as D transpose into D. In the previous case we note that D is nothing but a whitening matrix. Here it is nothing but a colored matrix, so we have to do for that one. D is where D is a in the where D is a white, it is not D is a whitening matrix, so yes, D is a whitening matrix. Okay, the previously we have seen that there is no need for utilizing any white matrix, because directly they have given the it is nothing but white Gaussian noise, but instead of here they have given colored noise, so we should go for a whitening noise. We should go for a transformation matrix which will change the colored noise to a white noise. So that matrix is nothing but an invertible matrix, that is nothing but a D, which is nothing act as a whitening transformation matrix. Okay, so the MVU estimate is expressed as in the already case in the previous we had calculated that one, that is theta cap. As I told you, it is not theta cap, it should be A cap. That is nothing but 1 transpose D inverse D transpose dx divided by 1 transpose D inverse di d1. Okay, so A cap I can write it as nothing but 1 transpose D, sorry, in the previous case I had written C inverse 1 transpose C inverse x divided by 1 transpose C inverse into 1. So C inverse I can take it as D transpose into D, D transpose into dx, I think it's clear, D transpose into D into 1. So this will be D1 the whole transpose into, it is not theta cap, it is A cap. Okay, just change that one mistake I done, it should be A cap. Just write as A cap, not as theta cap. Continuously I am telling it is not theta cap, it is A cap. Theta is nothing but the true parameter. Here the parameter that we have to estimate is A. So just write A. That mistake I had done here. So please change it as it is not theta cap, it is A cap. So D1 transpose x dash divided by D1 transpose D transpose D1. Okay. So in general I can write it as sigma n equal to 0 to n minus 1 dn small dn x dash of n, where dn small dn I can write it as d1 of n by D transpose 1. Okay, the data are first pre-weighted to form x dash of n and then average using pre-weighted averaging weights d of n. Okay, and then average using the pre-whitened averaging weights dn. The pre-whitening has the effect of decorrelating and equalizing the variance of the noise at each observation time before averaging. The pre-whitening has, just underline that word, the pre-whitening has the effect of decorrelating and equalizing the variance of the noise at each observation time before averaging. Okay. So I will give another example. It is not example, it is nothing but the continuation of that linear model only, extension of linear model only. Or I can write it as extension of another linear. Okay, another extension to the linear model allows for signal components that are known. Allows for signal components that are known. Let me assume that S represent a non-signal contained in the data. Assume that S represent a non-signal contained in the data. So I can write the observation as x of n is nothing but x is nothing but h of theta plus w, that is a general linear model. So S is nothing but non-contained, so I can write it as x is nothing but h of theta plus s plus w. Okay, then the linear model that incorporate the signal as is, that signal is nothing but represented by S, so I can write it as x is nothing but h theta plus s plus w. I will take x dash is nothing but x minus s I will take x dash. To determine the MVU estimator, I will take x dash is nothing but x minus s. Vectorize x dash is nothing but x minus x s, so that I can write x dash is nothing but h theta plus w. Therefore, x dash is nothing but h theta plus w. So now we have to find the form of linear model. So the MV this which is of the form of linear model, h theta plus w, that is of the form of linear model. Then what we have to do? We have to go for to find the MV estimator. This is of the form of linear model. So the MV estimator follows as theta cap theta cap is nothing but h transpose h whole inverse h transpose into x, that is x is nothing but x minus s x dash. Okay, h transpose into h inverse h transpose x dash. So x dash is nothing but x minus s. H transpose into h inverse h transpose into x minus s. Okay, so if you keep in mind, I am not giving any observation for here. I will do one example with this also. Okay, then it will be clear for you. That means in the observation, the previous case, there is an observation only x of n is nothing but a plus w of n. Okay, in that case, what we have got, they have given w of n is nothing but a colored noise. We have to find the estimator a as well as the variance of that estimator. So one mistake I had done, instead of a I have written theta. I think you have changed that one. Instead of theta you have changed as a cap. So what we had done, we have already find the linear model. In that linear model, we have utilized the we have find the theta cap as well as we have find the theta cap, or in the sense it is nothing but a cap. We have find the covariance matrix a cap, C of a cap, and from that we have to change that we have obtained with respect to C, and C is nothing but D transpose into D, C inverse which is nothing but D transpose into D. D is nothing but a what you call as a transformation matrix, a whitening transformation matrix from colored to white, which will give a colored white noise. Okay, which is not colored, it will be white. By utilizing, in order to obtain the white, we have to utilize a transformation matrix, that is nothing but n cross n transformation, whitening transformation matrix, that is nothing but D. I think this is clear for you. And in the extension of that is nothing but, for example, if they sometimes they may give a x of n is nothing but a plus s plus w of n, or a plus r of 0 plus w of n, and w of n is nothing but colored noise. So for that case you have to utilize this method, but I am explaining just now. Okay, that is extension, another extension to the linear model. So that means an additional s or signal component that is also known to you, that also will be given in the observation matrix, but that s will be non parameter. Okay, in that case you have to calculate the theta cap as well as the a cap as well as the variance of a cap. I think it's clear for you. Now the covariance will be covariance of theta cap is nothing but sigma square h transpose h the whole inverse, sigma square h transpose h the whole inverse. Okay, so we can see one example for this one. So DC level and exponential in white noise, DC level and exponential in white noise. So I will take, if x of n is nothing but a plus r of n plus w of n for n equal to 0, 1, etc., n minus 1, where r is known, a is to be estimated, and w of n is white Gaussian noise. I have written colored noise. Okay, this is like colored noise. the model is R is not to be known and A to be estimated. Okay, the model I will give, we can see the estimation. X of n, I can write it as A plus R of 0 plus W of 0, W of n. A of x of 0 is A plus R of 0 plus W of 0. X of 1, A plus R of 1 plus W of 1. X of 2, A plus R of 2 plus W of 2, etc. etc. I can write x of n minus 1 is equal to A plus R of n minus 1 plus W of n minus 1. This thing I can represent in the form of a our linear model. X of theta, x is nothing but h of theta plus s plus w. This can be written in vector form as x is nothing but h of theta plus s plus w. That can be written as x of 0, x of 1, that is n cross 1 matrix, x of n minus 1, that is n cross 1 matrix, which should be equal to 1 1 1, that is also n cross 1 matrix, into A plus R of 0, R of 1, etc. etc. R of n minus 1, that is also n cross 1 matrix, plus W of 0, W of 1, etc. etc. W of n minus 1, that is also n cross 1 matrix. Okay, so this thing I can write it as I can bring s term in the one side, so it will be changes to x minus s will be h theta plus w. X minus s is nothing but x dash, which is nothing but h theta plus w. That is of the form of linear model. So I will make it like that form only. Okay, so I can write it as x minus s. X is nothing but h theta plus s plus w. So here s is nothing but r of 0, r of 1, etc. r of n minus 1. H you know 1 1 1, and A already know, that is nothing but theta already know, that is nothing but non-parameter, that is A. W already know, W0, W1, etc. W of n minus 1. So I take it as x minus s, which is nothing but x dash. Okay, h of theta plus w, x minus s, that is x dash. I can write it as x dash is nothing but h theta plus w, that is of the form of linear model, h theta plus w. Okay, so this is of the form of linear model. Therefore, the MVA estimator can be written as theta cap. Here it will be a cap. Okay, h transpose h, the whole inverse h transpose into x. This is the form of linear model. The MVA estimate is, I can write it as theta cap h transpose into h inverse h transpose into x. I can write a cap. It should be a cap. Okay, h transpose into h inverse. I have because I have just copied the from the previous slide directly, that is theta cap. So just change, it is not theta cap, it is a cap. Okay, h transpose h inverse h transpose into x minus s. So I have changed now. A cap is should be h transpose into h inverse h transpose into x into s. So s is nothing but r of n. That already you know. Okay, so what I will do, I know h transpose into h because h transpose I know 1 1 1 is nothing but 1 1 1 1 etc. 1 and 1 1 1. Okay, so if I multiply this one, it will be n, 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 etc. 1 into 1. So that will be, I can write it as n. Okay, so it is n. So now I should have, that is nothing but n inverse, it will be n inverse. Now I should have theta. So a cap is nothing but h transpose h inverse h transpose into x. So I can write it as x minus rn. Okay, so I can write it as n inverse h transpose, that is 1 1 1 etc. 1 x minus x of 0 minus x of 1 etc. X, it should be it's not x of n. Okay, x0 x of n minus r of 0 r of 1 etc. r of n minus 1. So if I multiply 1 with respect to this one, I can write 1 by n into 1 into x of 0 minus r of 0 plus 1 into x of 1 minus r of 1 plus etc 1 into x of n minus and x of n minus 1 minus r of n minus 1. That is 1 by n x of 0 minus r of 0 plus x of 1 minus r of 1 plus etc x of n minus 1 minus r of n minus 1. So in general I can write this as 1 by n sigma n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n minus r of n. 1 by n sigma n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n minus r of n. So that is nothing but, if I remove in the bracket, I will get a cap is nothing but 1 by n sigma n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n minus r of n. So okay, so and the variance, you just calculate that out. I will write directly, variance is nothing but variance of a cap is nothing but this variance of theta cap or variance of a cap, that is sigma square h transpose h inverse, which is nothing but sigma square by variance of a cap is sigma square by n inverse. That is variance of theta, it is not theta cap, it is a cap, that is sigma square by n. Okay, in this manner we will solve the example that is related to the extension of linear model as well as extension of linear model, that is another extension of linear model, that is including the non-parameter s. I think it is clear for you. Okay, one more small topic, that is minimum variance unbiased estimator for general linear model. Let's take down that also. Minimum variance unbiased estimator for linear model. So if the data can be modeled as x is nothing but h of theta plus s plus w, where x is a n cross 1 metric vector observation, where x is a n cross 1 vector observation, h is a non n cross p observation matrix, where n should be, capital N should be greater than p of rank p. Theta is a p cross 1 vector of parameter to be estimated, that already you know, it to be estimated, and S is a n cross 1 vector of non-signal samples, and W is a n cross 1 vector with the probability density function 0, c, sorry 0, I. Then the MVU estimator is so one mistake I had done, it is not 0, I with the probability density function 0, I. It is not 0, I, it is 0, c, capital N of 0, c. Okay, that is W is a n cross 1 noise vector with the probability density function n of 0, I. I have written 0, I. It is not I, just change it as c, 0, c. Okay, then the MVU estimator is, okay, right, theta cap is nothing but H transpose C inverse H the whole inverse H transpose C inverse X minus S, and the covariance matrix is C of theta cap, and the covariance matrix is C of theta cap is nothing but H transpose C inverse H the whole inverse. Okay, so for the general linear model, the MVU estimator, that is minimum variance unbiased estimator, is efficient in that it attains the CRLB. Just underline that word. Okay, for the general linear model, the MVU estimator is efficient in that it attains the CRLB. Okay, I think this is clear for you. regarding the linear models. I think I am stopping the linear model here. We'll come across the another session, that is the general minimum variance unbiased estimator, in the next video lecture. I think this is clear for you. A simple summary for this one: we have calculated, we have find the linear model. We have gone for the extension of linear model, where white W of n is nothing but a colored noise. So that we have to specially identify that one. If it is a colored noise, go for at any transformation matrix. Here we are utilizing D as the transformation matrix, which is obtained by C inverse, which is nothing but D transpose into D, and D is nothing but n cross n whitening transformation matrix. And afterwards we have gone for the linear model with another extension consisting of a non-sample, that is nothing but S, and there we have if we are getting like that, we had made the equation to be nearly equal to that of linear model by consisting of x dash, which is nothing but x minus s. Okay, that can be written in the form of a linear model. And finally we have calculated the minimum variance unbiased estimated a cap or theta cap, as well as the covariance matrix, covariance or variance, which is nothing but C of theta cap or C of a cap. Okay, so in the general linear model estimator, the MV estimate is efficient, and in that it will always attain the CRLP. Okay, I think this is very clear for you. If you have any doubts, you can call me directly, or you can send a message to me regarding the clarification of the doubts in this video lecture.